breaking news, rumors, report making claims. You and I, of course, are looking at an article on Mashable, but this was reported in a number of places. A cheaper foldable phone. I don't know if it's going to be called a fold of any kind. Samsung apparently working on a competitor more like the Motorola Razr 2019 folding phone, folding in the clamshell form factor. And the rumor, according to a report in the Korea Herald, which I'm listening, by the way. I'm listening.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I get a report coming from a publication about a Korean company and the report is coming via the Korean Herald, I'm listening.
Because you have standards.
That's right.
know.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know they're...
You know all the heralds.
I know... Yeah, first of all, if you're any kind of herald, never mind Korea. No, I'm
Who knows
saying...
about it?
I'm saying you got your feet on the ground. You're in Korea. You got the inside scoop. And then everybody else over here can go write about it. So Korea Herald, hit me up if you got the insight in the future of what's going on. But this sounds interesting. They've got a folding phone, and the report states that it's going to have a price tag of $845. Which, wait a second. I thought these folding phones had to be like $2,000 or $1,500.
That's cheaper than most flagships right now.
Willie do.
Yeah. Which is great.
I mean, that's good insight from you as well.
Yeah.
Flagship update 2019. Yeah. $845 compared to $1,980 for the current Samsung Galaxy Fold. Mm-hmm. And the belief is that this thing in the clamshell form factor fold, which, by the way, they showed off at a developer event when they were talking about One UI and how One UI is going to be able to fold. You see how I'm pointing here? Somebody put a pen on my desk, so now I'm pointing.
Watch out.
Yeah, this might go flying. I don't know. I'm
Take
pointing because I don't even know how the pen got here. Maybe I was busy doing business. Well,
yeah.
You see this? You see me over here? You're like, why are you writing on that beautiful table? Because I don't have anything. There's no paper here.
Just doodling.
We talked about a hole punch yesterday. Now I got a pen. We're just going to start to see old-fashioned stationery popping up on the table.
Paper clips.
You're a big stationery guy. Remember?
Post-it notes.
What were you telling me about the Japanese thing? You go to the mall. You go look at the stationery.
Oh, Muji?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great store.
You're a big stationery guy. But then you also, if you go there, then you also pick up the T-shirts and all the rest of it.
Yeah, it has everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's a Willie Do. That's some Willie Do insight because you need a Willie Do update 2019 as well. So they showed off how One UI was going to react to being folded in various ways at that event. So the speculation already existed. This just provides a little more resolution, a little bit more detail. And, of course, this price point, which is so important. And one of the major things, I think, holding back the technology. Now you got this one coming in at $845, and you got the Escobar phone, $350. Yeah, what excuse do you have now?
Yeah.
Which one's it going to be for you, Will? Escobar phone or $845 Samsung folding clamshell?
Well, obviously the Escobar.
Yeah, obviously. Because if he's watching this and you said otherwise, you're done. That's how it works.
Never see me again.
Yeah, that's how it works. You just don't show up tomorrow. And there's just a guy that looks sort of like you sitting there. And he says, I'm Willie Do. And he refuses to budge. He says, nothing changed. That's who I am. And he looks like you. He sounds like you. But I realize something's a little bit off. Because his hat is not perfectly straight. It's like this sort of. And it says Escobar on it. Which I'm like, that's pretty obvious. If you're going to try and fool me, don't have the official Escobar hat from the website if you're trying to fool me. By the way, I still got to order that for you. I apologize. It's going to take a little longer. Now, the other cool piece of this report talks about availability, suggesting that this $845 folding device would launch alongside the S11, perhaps in February. Now that's, you see I said February? You almost missed it.
That's how you say it, right?
I don't know. Who cares? They just put the R there, so might as well. I mean, everyone says February. February is, I mean, like if you look at it, but what are we talking about now? So S11 coming out very soon. That's exciting. We talked about the rumors with that device. It looks promising. We're yet to see the price exactly, though the speculation there is $1,000. So now you have a folding clamshell that's less than the S11? What? That's weird. What are you trying to push out here? What you trying to do out here? 2019.
You think it's trying to rival the Razer?
Well, the Razer's still $1,500, right? The Razer is very close to the current Galaxy Fold in price. They trying to beat the Razer at that price. If anyone could do it, Samsung could do it. They could test it out, test the waters, see what's going on, and possibly drive demand into the space with that price. Because I think the cost is prohibitive for a lot of people when you're talking about $1,500 to $2,000 for a folding device. Or in the case of the Mate X, it was even beyond that. A lot of people just aren't even going to try it out. Maybe Samsung, they want to get you in the ecosystem. Samsung wants to say, look, give us a chance here. 845, you're folding, you're flipping, you're flapping.
Yeah.
You can't go back after that. And then the next one's double the price. I don't know. It could also possibly see maybe a spec difference. I think it was reported with the Motorola device, you were looking at a sub-flagship chip in there. Am I correct about that? Was that like a Snapdragon 700 series? I feel like it was. It's quite possible. We should verify. We can't leave that on. We can't put that on wax. That's what they say. If you and I were rappers.
I believe it's a 710 Snapdragon.
If you and I were rappers, though, we would say you can't put that on wax. You know what that means?
No. Is that what people say?
Yeah,
Rappers?
Will.
Specifically?
I'm just trying to keep you in the loop.
Okay.
The universe is
Drop
a loop.
some
Remember?
rap knowledge here.
You got to put it on wax.
Okay.
All right, that's it. That's all we need to say. But sometimes you put wax. If you play hockey, you put wax on your tape.
Yes.
On the stick. You knew that one.
So I've heard. Yes.
You knew that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not like vinyl at all. That's not like a record at all. But that could your tape job could last a little longer if you had to wax. If you put the wax on the tape,
Yes.
it's going to resist moisture on the ice when you're playing hockey. So you might, but some people hate it. Some pro players, they say, I can't be putting wax on there.
Yeah. Why?
So people feel like the puck plays differently off it, the touch, the feel.
It's like stickier.
You're a guy like Kirk, you need to have the touch and the feel.
Yeah.
You
He's gotta feel it.
Guy like Kirk out there on the ice
Feel the
waving your
ice.
stick around. He didn't understand yet. You put it on the ice, not up in the air. He's doing this with this Kirk stick. But he's getting there one day. Well, one day he's gonna put it in the
My
back
Kirk
of the net.
stick?
Yeah, one day he's gonna
just
put
shouting out. my
one
Kirk
day.
stick.
One day he's gonna put it in the back of the net. And you know who's gonna hear about it? You're gonna hear about it. If Kirk puts it in the back of the net on a Sunday night, you're gonna be the first to know right here under the bright lights.
All right.
I'm gonna explain
looking
it to
forward
you
to it.
how it all went down. Because the other game on this past Sunday, I said, Kirk, go for a skate. I said, go take the puck, go for a skate. Like mid-game, I'm saying, go for a skate, go, go, go. He goes about 2 feet and he's just like, that's it, I'm good, that's enough. I said, it's not gonna work like that. Anyway, we gotta have the right specs if we're gonna put it on wax. And so it's a Snapdragon 710 Willy Do, ladies and gentlemen, 2019. It's all happening. It's all very exciting. And we get to see it alongside the S11. That's cool. Whether or not it launches or just gets announced at the same moment is going to give people more options when this all happens in a couple of months. There you have it. I don't know. At this point, for me, I'm probably a little more excited for the S11 than this folding thing, but that's because I don't know too much about it. It could be very exciting and interesting as well. But then again, we've got the Motorola product. Oh, can we share that news that the Motorola product is showing up here in studio?
Yes.
I just shared the news. I didn't even ask you if it was cool or not.
Yeah.
We just put it on wax.
There you go.
Well, that's the thing. If you put it on wax, though, you can't go back and get it off wax. And we're putting everything on wax. So all we can do is overwrite with new. You see what I'm saying? We had to make the correction on wax in real time.
Right.
That's a whole different ball game right there. But anyway, is that next Friday?
13th.
Wow, you're being really cryptic right now.
No, I'm
You feel like
trying
we
to-
can't talk about this?
No, I'm trying to remember. Talk to a lot of people.
Hey, man.
Jeez.
The 13th on the Friday.
Talk
Friday
to
the
a lot
13th.
of. Hey, I'm trying to remember. I talked to a lot of people.
I'm a busy guy here.
Trying to remember.
Jeez.
I talked to a lot of people. Lou.
Talk to Kirk. I talk to Jack. Talk to Otis sometimes.
Lou just strolls in here. I'm Willie Doo. I talk to a lot of people, Lou. Why are you asking me? Get off my back. Talk to a lot of people. Next week, sometime next week.
Friday the 13th. So in like 2 weeks.
Ooh, Moto Razor, Friday the 13th. You gonna get, what do you get, Freddy Krueger to bring in here?
Jason.
Is
Jason
he the one
Voorhees?
working on Friday the 13th? I don't know who's working on Friday the 13th.
He's killing.
Motorola's working on Friday the 13th. Tell you what. Okay, so we're gonna have the Motorola one. We're gonna compare it to that, and we'll see how it all goes. It's you know how it is. Will science fiction, no longer fiction. I didn't plan that.